Isn't this a beautiful day for a picnic, David? The sun is shining, and there's a lovely, gentle breeze.
It's perfect, Emma. Thank you for suggesting this. This park is so peaceful.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Would you like another sandwich? We have plenty of food.
Maybe in a little bit. For now, I'm just enjoying the sunshine. Although there is a bee that seems to be very interested in our fruit salad.
Oh, I see it. It's just buzzing around. Don't bother it, and it will probably fly away on its own. They are usually harmless if you leave them alone.
I know. I am trying to stay calm and not move too much. It's just,
David, what's wrong? What happened?
the bee, it stung me. It landed on my arm and it stung me. Ow, ow, it really hurts.
Oh no! Are you serious? Let me see. Where did it get you?
Right here on my forearm. Ow, it's a sharp, burning pain. I can't believe that just happened.
Okay, don't panic. A bee sting is painful, but it's usually not dangerous. We just need to take care of it properly.
Ow! It really, really hurts. The pain is so sudden and sharp.
I know it does. The first thing you need to do is try to stay calm. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Panicking won't help.
I'm trying. It's just such a shock. It's throbbing already.
Let me have a close look at it. Okay, I can see the spot right here. It's starting to get a little bit red.
Is it bad? It feels like it's burning.
No, it looks like a very normal, typical bee sting. And I can see the stinger is still in your skin.
The stinger is still in there? That's horrible. We need to get it out, right?
Yes, that is the most important first step. We need to remove it as quickly as possible. The stinger continues to release venom into your skin even after the bee is gone.
Well, let's get it out right now. Should I just pull it out with my fingers?
No, wait. That's not the right way to do it. We have to be careful about how we remove it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just in a bit of a panic. You are much calmer than I am.
It's okay. I'm here to help. Just hold your arm steady for me.
You said I shouldn't use my fingers to pull the stinger out. Why not? It seems like the easiest way.
It seems easy, but you should never squeeze the stinger with your fingers or with tweezers.
Why is squeezing it bad?
The stinger has a small venom sac attached to it. If you squeeze it, you can accidentally push more venom from the sac into your skin. That will make the pain and swelling even worse.
Oh, I see. That makes perfect sense. So, if we can't squeeze it, how do we get it out?
The best way is to scrape it out horizontally. We need something with a flat, dull edge.
Like what? We are in a park. We don't have many tools with us.
You can use the back of a knife, or your fingernail if it's long enough, or a credit card works perfectly. I have one in my wallet.
A credit card? That's a clever idea.
Yes, it's the perfect tool. Let me just get my wallet. Okay, I have my card. Now, I need you to hold your arm very still for me.
I'm holding still. I trust you.
I'm just going to press the edge of the card against your skin and scrape it across the stinger. Okay, there. It's out.
You got it out! Thank you, Emma. I can see the little black thing on the credit card.
Yes, the stinger is out. That's the most important step done. How does your arm feel now?
It still hurts a lot, but maybe a little less now that I know the stinger is gone. The area is definitely getting redder.
That's normal. Now that the stinger is removed, the next step is to clean the area.
Why do we need to clean it?
We need to wash the wound to help prevent any bacteria from getting in. This will help reduce the risk of an infection later.
Okay, that makes sense. But we don't have a sink or any soap with us here at our picnic.
That's true, but we can still do a good job. I have a big bottle of water in our picnic basket. We can use that to rinse the area thoroughly.
Just plain water? Is that enough?
It's much better than nothing. We will just pour it over the sting for a minute to flush it out. Can you hold your arm over the grass for me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I am pouring the water over it now. After we rinse it, I will gently pat it dry with a clean napkin. We want to keep it as clean as possible.
Okay, the sting is clean and dry. It's really starting to swell up now. It looks like a big mosquito bite.
Yes. Some swelling is a very normal reaction. Your body is reacting to the venom. The area might also feel warm and itchy.
It is definitely starting to feel itchy now, as well as painful. What can we do about the swelling?
The next step is to apply a cold compress. Putting something cold on the sting will help reduce the swelling, and it will also help to soothe the pain.
A cold compress? Like a bag of ice? We don't have that in our picnic basket.
No, we don't have an ice pack, but we can improvise. I packed some cold cans of soda in our cooler bag.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. A cold can of soda will work?
It will work perfectly for now. The cold metal will feel very good on the sting. Let me get one for you. Here.
Thank you. Should I just press it directly onto the sting?
I think it's better to wrap it in a napkin first. We don't want it to be too cold directly on your skin. Here is a napkin.
Okay, I have wrapped the can. I am placing it on the sting now. Oh, that feels so much better. The cold is very soothing.
I'm glad the cold can is helping. You should hold it there for about 10 or 15 minutes.
I will. The initial sharp pain is gone. Now it just feels like a dull, throbbing pain. And it is very, very itchy.
The throbbing and itching are completely normal. That's just your body's inflammatory response to the bee venom.
It's so tempting to scratch it. It's getting itchier every minute.
I know, but you must try not to scratch it. Scratching can damage the skin and increase the risk of infection. Just keep the cold on it.
I will try my best. Is there any medicine we can use, like a cream or a pill?
If we were at home, we could use a few things. An antihistamine cream would be very good for the itching and swelling.
I think I have some of that in my bathroom cabinet at home.
We can put some on when we get back. You could also take a simple pain reliever like ibuprofen or acetaminophen if the pain is bothering you a lot.
I don't think I need a pain reliever right now. The cold compress is helping a lot, but it's good to know for later.
Yes, it's always good to have those things in a first aid kit. Unfortunately, our picnic basket is not a full first aid kit.
You seem to know a lot about bee stings. You know exactly what to do.
I learned a lot about first aid when I was a camp counselor. And it's also important to know the difference between a normal reaction and a serious allergic reaction.
An allergic reaction? That sounds scary. What does that mean?
For most people, a bee sting is just a painful local reaction, like the redness and swelling you have on your arm. But for a small number of people, it can cause a severe allergic reaction called anaphylaxis.
And that's dangerous?
Yes, that can be very dangerous and requires immediate medical attention. But please don't worry, it is very rare.
What are the symptoms of a serious reaction? It's probably good to know.
The main symptoms are things that affect your whole body, not just the area of the sting. For example, difficulty breathing, or swelling of the face, tongue, or throat.
Okay, that definitely sounds serious.
Other symptoms can include feeling very dizzy, a rapid heartbeat, or breaking out in hives all over your body.
I don't have any of those symptoms. I feel perfectly fine, apart from my sore arm.
I know, you are having a very mild, normal reaction. I am just telling you this so you are informed. It is always good to be aware.
How is your arm feeling now? Is the cold can still helping with the pain?
Yes, it feels much better. The throbbing has gone down a lot. It's still a bit swollen and red, though.
The swelling might last for a little while. I have another tip that can help with that. You should try to keep your arm elevated.
Elevated? What does that mean?
It means you should keep your arm raised up so that the sting is higher than the level of your heart.
Why does that help?
It just uses gravity to help reduce the swelling. It makes it harder for fluid to build up in that area.
That makes sense. So I should just hold my arm up in the air?
You could, but that would get tiring. Let's make you more comfortable. We can use our backpack to build a little stand for your arm.
That's a good idea. We can prop it up.
Let me just rearrange it. There. Try resting your arm on top of this backpack. Is that a good height?
Yes, that's perfect. It's very comfortable, and now my arm is raised. You really have thought of everything.
It's all just basic first aid. Simple little things that can make a big difference in how you feel.
I'm really glad you were here when this happened. I would have just panicked and probably made it worse by squeezing the stinger.
It's easy to panic when you're in pain. You just have to try and remember the simple steps. Remove, clean, and cool.
Remove, clean, and cool. I will try to remember that. How long do you think it will hurt?
The worst of the pain is already over. The sharp pain usually goes away within an hour or two.
That's good to hear. What about the swelling and the itching?
The swelling and itching might actually get a little worse over the next day or so. That's very normal. It can take a few days for the swelling to go down completely.
So my arm might look like this for a few days?
It might, but the pain should be gone. It will just be a bit itchy and uncomfortable. The most important thing is to continue to not scratch it.
I will do my best. Scratching it will only make it worse, right?
Yes, it can break the skin and lead to an infection, which would be a much bigger problem. If it gets very itchy later, we can put some of that antihistamine cream on it.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I'm not worried anymore, now that I know what to expect.
My arm is feeling so much better. The cold can has made it feel almost numb, which is a big relief.
I'm so happy to hear that. You handled it very well, especially after the initial shock.
I only handled it well because you were here to guide me. You knew exactly what to do.
I was happy to help, but I think our peaceful picnic has been a little bit ruined by our uninvited guest.
It has been an eventful lunch, that's for sure. I don't feel quite as relaxed as I did an hour ago.
Me neither. What do you think about packing up and heading home? You can rest your arm properly on the sofa.
I think that is a wonderful idea. I would like to just go home and relax now.
Okay, let's start packing up our things. I can put everything back in the basket. You just sit there and keep your arm elevated.
Are you sure? I can help. I have one good arm.
I'm sure. It will only take me a minute. You just focus on feeling better.
Thank you so much, Emma, for everything. You turned a scary and painful situation into something manageable.
Of course, David. That's what friends are for.